Borderlands 2, a looter shooter game that has multiplayer and co-op. Sounds like a great game to play, am I right guys? Back in 2012, it was a great game to play for some people, but for me, I wasn't really much of a gamer at that time, and so Borderlands 2 has gone free today on a Steam page, but there's also a negative review about it for the last 30 days, and it's over 4,000 people hating on it. But you might be wondering, why is this game getting a lot of hate? Like, what did they do to deserve this type of energy from this audience that once loved them? Now, they're getting a lot of hate because of their EULA agreement that we made as gamers. So do you guys know that big pop of text that's coming up on your screen where there's like really large text that is like blah 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 blah? You must heard of it. Basically an agreement that you made with the people or the developers of the game that you will listen and abide by. But in this case, not many people are liking the rules. So there's a lot of Steam reviews about this, really negative, claiming that it turns their games into spyware, which is concerning for people and gamers like me. So you might be wondering yourself, what's a spyware? Like, Danny, what does that do? What does a spyware has to do with gaming, and why are developers using spyware in our computers? Like, do they want to hack us or something? And no, the answer is no. They want you to stop cheating. That's right. They want people to stop cheating, modding this game, Borderlands 2, a game that is around, decades old compared to me. Let's get on with spyware. So the premise of spyware is that it's just a sneaky program that gets onto your computer or phone without you knowing, and once it's there, it just watches what you do, like your websites, where you visit, what you type, or even your passwords. It then sends that information to someone else, like a hacker or company, usually to make money or steal from you. Basically, they're profiting off of you, even though you're just playing the game and you don't even have no clue that they're doing it to you behind your back. So imagine like this: if it's like someone like hiding in your room, quietly watching everything you do on the screen, but you don't even know if they're there. So that's kind of scary and concerning, even as a consumer and as a gamer. You don't want that happening, right? You don't want someone to just steal your credit card information or your passwords that you use, like my YouTube account. So yeah, it's kind of concerning, right? All right guys, today we'll be looking at Take-Two's terms of service. This was last updated in February of 28th 2025 this year. So let's go to the part where they says something about mods. So in this EULA agreement, they stated that you will not use exploits or illegal or unauthorized means to interfere with or adversely impact any user's ability to use the services as intended to gain unfair gameplay advantage or access virtual items or other content you do not have valid entitlement. This also includes cheating in the game, so-called menus, unauthorized mods, hacks, glitches, or any exploits, phishing, scamming, or social engineering. So you guys cannot do any illegal stuff in the game whatsoever. You can't get anything using exploits, none of that. You just have to do it in a natural way. So you just gotta play the game and grind it, which is crazy. Oh, and you guys think I'm lying? No, I'm not actually lying. There's a IGN post made by Michael Krippe. I have no idea how to say it. I'm sorry if I butcher your name. But this author made a good article about it, about why there's a spike in negative Borderlands 2 reviews. It's just because of the EULA agreement for mods, cheats, and VPN. So you basically can't use a VPN to hide where you are located. You have to use your Wi-Fi and play it vanilla way. You just gotta do it.
With musical guest Eminem.
This is fun. Are you having fun?
Of course.
And Eminem, are you having fun?
But I do want to be unbiased about the situation because this is not a one-time occurring thing. There's different companies like Facebook, Google, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever social media platform you could think of that are possibly stealing your information and taking profit off of that. And I've seen anti-cheat that has gained kernel access to your PC, which is bad. You don't want anyone to be under your kernel access to your computer because they can just see what you're doing on your computer, your IP address, all that bad stuff that I listed in a spyware. So I don't see myself complaining about, anti-cheat unless it's like a PvE game, which in this case, Borderlands 2 is a PvE game where you have co-op, multiplayer, and you're doing this campaign where you're trying to complete the story and all these side quests that, you know, the game has brought you in. So my concern is to the developers that are making this game, why are you now doing this? I think they're doing this because they want to protect, you know, their content that they posted, like their DLC content, so no one can cheat and steal that copy or downloadable content that they have made and created. But yeah, guys, I find myself laughing about the comment section because, like, man, they have made a EULA agreement in which they're gonna steal my phone number, IP, my browsing history, which is kind of weird. And why it's weird is because this game is a PvE game. It's not like it's a PvP mode in the game. Why should this anti-cheat or software be in a PvE game when it's not PvP? It's not like there's a rank in this game system. Maybe it's because they want people to stop pirating their games or, you know, cheat, steal their DLC. Like, I get that. There's nothing you could do unless you just have like a Duenvo or something that stops people from pirating your game. So developers, I think you really need to work on that and have a big brain. Okay, so here's a bad review of a guy with 343 hours of playing Borderlands 2. Okay, so they stated here that Take-Two and 2K Games have updated all their games' terms of service, turning this game as well as other games into literal spyware. And they listed the same thing as what I said, that in their terms of service, mods are bannable, display cheats, exploits are bannable. This is a forced arbitration clause and a waiver to class action and jury trial rights. You can be banned for using a VPN. You cannot access the game on a virtual PC. And as we scroll down, the Steam user shows like what type of collection data that they're collecting from you, like your contact information, your age, gender, commercial information, billing, internet, electronic, your device usage data, profile inferences, audio, visual information, sensitive information, and man, list goes on, bro. Like, I could make like a whole court case about this, about a video game that is stealing your information to purposely get money or, I don't know, profit from you. So that's a little bit concerning to me. Now, if you guys reached this video to the end, thank you. Personally, I don't think my videos are entertaining as much, but I try to keep things short, simple, and more concise, and try to be unbiased as possible. But hey, sometimes I gotta release my feelings out and my opinions to the world sometimes. So yeah, that's basically it. But if you do like my content, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm and for my channel. And because I do want to get monetized for this channel, sorry for being a shameless, you know, guy, but hey, I got to make money somehow in this economy. But yeah, so what do you guys think about Borderlands 2? Do you guys hate it? Do you guys still play it? I don't play Borderlands anyway, so it doesn't really concern me. What concerns me is the modern era of gaming, that AAA games will basically steal your information, make these spyware or softwares that can access kernel levels of your computer and basically control of it. But yeah, guys, what do you guys think about this? Leave it down in the comments. As always, take care of yourselves. Do exercise once in a while. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Come on, man. Please, just subscribe.